that since COVID, India's macroeconomic performance has remained relatively strong and stable. And despite every year coming up with newer problems, we have managed the economy so that there are no severe shocks domestically. We faced COVID, then supply chain disruptions, Russia-Ukraine war, global inflation surge due to stimulus which has been given rampantly, debt crisis which emerged in the emerging markets particularly, trade wars, deglobalization trends, climate shocks, one after the other. And despite all that, we are able to maintain balance within our economy. And now the Middle East crisis has also come up with newer challenge. So, मैं सभी मेंबर्स के लिए ये बात बोलना चाह रही हूँ, जब माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी आत्मनिर्भर भारत का एकदम सभी सेगमेंट्स में आत्मनिर्भर भारत का विषय उठाए और पॉलिसीज भी ऐसे प्लान किए कि हम हमारी बेसिक नेसेसिटीज को क्यों ना उत्पादन भारत में ही करें, इसके प्रभाव के कारण we are able to stand up and meet crisis like situation in some segments of our economy. Whilst I go further, I'll expand on that a bit more. So the position of Indian economy is what gives us the strength to meet these unforeseen problems. And together with this, the central government's capital outlay has increased 4.2 times from 2.63 lakh crores in 2017-18 to 12.20 lakh crores in 26-27. As a result, the pickup of the economy is happening because government is very clear that we are going to get the benefit out of the multiplier effect when you spend money on capital expenditure. So we've kept that absolutely going upwards, and that has really shown the benefit for the Indian economy to sustain the growth momentum. So a lot of members spoke about LPG crisis. How are we managing? Are we doing anything at all to manage it? The Petroleum Natural Gas Minister has spoken about it. I don't want to elaborate on it, but just to reassure, nearly 65% of all our LPG is imported, and overwhelmingly majority of it, 90% of the 65% comes from Strait of Hormuz. And as a result, there are speculations about will we get it, will we not. But there are enough and more reports in the public domain as to how we are ensuring steady flow even in these turbulent times. So, but we are not just depending on getting the steady flow even in troubled waters. The way in which we have built our power sector today stands as a very big support for us, because Atmanirbhar Bharat and sufficiency in energy through our power sector is actually playing out in very many different ways in supporting us. The installed generation capacity has more than doubled since 2014. There are no energy shortages now. You may think that when I'm talking about LPG, why should I bring this point? It is important for us to understand, sir. Similarly, even in energy, gas, LPG sector, we have been building up capacities, and even at this time, the way in which we have ramped up domestic capacity in LPG is also coming of help now. On 8th March 2026, just 2 weeks ago, the government directed refineries and petrochemical complexes to maximize LPG production by diverting propane, butane, and propylene and butane's streams to the LPG pool. As a result, domestically also, we are ramping up capacities to supply LPG, and domestic LPG production going up about 25% approximately. the entire output of this ramped up capacity is going for domestic consumers. So to ensure that households don't suffer, not only are we ensuring steady streams of the shipping lines coming in, but domestically also we've ramped up capacity for production of LPG, diverting from production of other hydrocarbon materials to LPG production, and as a result, domestic supplies will be adequately streamlined and the supplies will remain steady. This is also because we have this Atmanirbharta governing every sector, not just electricity production, but also LPG production. So the ability to ramp up LPG, domestic LPG production by 25% literally overnight, and the availability of alternative energy sources, the reduced share of fossil fuels in the overall energy mix, these have not happened by an accident. A steady policy backed up approach by Government of India has actually resulted in us being able to suddenly improve on something so that any situation which requires that additional support can happen. So this Atmanirbhar Bharat has actually been done in various segments that today all of them are standing by us. So it is an outcome of a deliberate, decade-long energy transition strategy launched by Honorable Prime Minister even in 2014. I just want to say nothing is a standalone. Everything in this policy seems to come together. In the name of Atmanirbhar, we are able to build up and meet up emergency situations. Sir, it won't be inappropriate for me to add up also to say how our electricity production is, as per Atmanirbhar Bharat, going ahead of schedule. By January 2026, sir, total installed capacity has more than doubled to 520.5 gigawatts. Non-fossil sources now stand at 271.97 gigawatts, accounting for more than 52% of total capacity and surpassing fossil fuel capacity of 248.5 gigawatts. For the first time in India's history, non-fossil sources exceed fossil fuel capacity. It's a remarkable position to reach. Non-fossil capacity से ज़्यादा non-fossil fuel अभी फॉसिल फ्यूल से ज़्यादा कैपेसिटी हमारे पास है. ये 5 साल अहेड ऑफ शेड्यूल और 5 साल के बाद जो अचीव करना था डेडलाइन, हम अभी ही अचीव कर दिए. एंड देयरफॉर इट्स अ वेरी रिमार्केबल थिंग बिकॉज ऑल द मोर क्लाइमेट फाइनेंस डिबेट्स में विदेशों से पैसा आना चाहिए, पैसा के लिए मांग होता है, विदेश से पैसा नहीं आया इसीलिए हम आगे बढ़ नहीं पा रहे, ऐसे बहुत सारे सुनने में आता है. मगर भारत देश में विदेश से पैसा आया है नहीं आया है इसको परवाह ना करते हुए, वो चर्चा अलग है, हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. आज हम नॉन फॉसिल मतलब रिन्यूएबल ज्यादा प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं फॉसिल फ्यूल से कंपेयर करते हुए. इसीलिए हमारे ये 5 साल पहले की ही ये अचीवमेंट हम सब ध्यान में लेना चाहिए और हमारे देश के लिए ये सराहनीय काम है. पूरे देश इसमें भाग ले रहा है, इसका हम सांसद के नाते वी शुड बी एबल टू अप्रिशिएट इट. पर्टिकुलरली 2025 सर, हाईएस्ट एवर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी एक्सपेंशन भारत देश में हुआ है. A record 44.51 gigawatt of renewable capacity was added during the year only till November. I'm not even talking about December, January. Within November, we have added 44.51 gigawatts, nearly doubling the 24.72 gigawatt capacity that was added during the same period in the previous year. So double the capacity हम बढ़ा रहे हैं, इस स्पीड में हम जा रहे हैं. Or as per the IRENA renewable energy statistics, sir, which was released in 2025, India ranks third in solar power installed capacity. दुनिया में सबसे थर्ड पोजीशन में भारत देश है और विंड पावर में फोर्थ पोजीशन में है एंड फोर्थ पोजीशन ऑल्सो इन टोटल रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी कैपेसिटी. ये हमारी ही अपना मेहनत में, हमारी अपना पैसा के साथ 5 साल पहले ये अचीवमेंट हम हमारे देश का आत्मनिर्भरता बढ़ाने में कैसे आगे आया है, इसका एक चित्र है. और कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन के वजह से पर कैपिटा और पर यूनिट कॉस्ट भी कम हो रहा है. मैं सिर्फ डेटा आपके सामने रखना चाहती हूँ. नेशनल सोलर मिशन 2010 में फर्स्ट टाइम टेंडरिंग हुआ है फर्स्ट सोलर प्रोजेक्ट्स का. एवरेज टैरिफ उस समय 12.16 per kilowatt rupees 12.16 per kWh था सर. By 2014 it has fallen to 6.17 per kWh kilowatt. Today solar power costs only 2.15 per unit sir. 89% decline in cost. ज्यादा कंपटीशन, ज्यादा पार्टिसिपेशन के कारण आज सोलर पावर भारत देश में पूरे दुनिया को कंपेयर करते हुए सबसे लोवेस्ट रेट को हम पहुंचे हैं. 89% डिक्लाइन फ्रॉम 2010 व्हेन द फर्स्ट टेंडरिंग हैपेंड टिल टुडे. बैटरी स्टोरेज में भी हमारे कॉस्ट 2.70 पर यूनिट में है. सो सस्ते भी हो रही हैं रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी के द्वारा हमारी power. So I'm not going through various steps which have been taken for want of time. Suryagar Muft Bijli Yojana has made a lot of different 1 crore household तक हम इंस्टॉल करने के लिए मेहनत कर रहे हैं. 2 years के अंदर 55.62 lakh applications have been received. 21.43 lakh households have installed rooftop solar systems and government has disbursed more than 14,771 crore as subsidy. So इसका promote करने के लिए भी सरकार भी अधिक से अधिक सब्सिडी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रही है.